Well, hello everyone, guys. Welcome in and welcome back to my channel. My name is Red Rose, and I'm glad to see everyone back as always. Today we're going to play some Dragon Age Origins, and let's get to it. I want to talk with my companions a little bit. Trying to find a way through the earth, are we? Oh, he's so cute. It's going to take some time, you know? Oh, he knows. He knows. Okay. Yeah, good luck, boy. He ignores you and keeps digging. Okay. Let's talk to Zevran.
Here I am.
Here to answer some questions.
Oh, this should be good. Go ahead.
Why did you want to leave the crows exactly?
Well now, I imagine that's a very fair question. Being an assassin after all is a living, at least as far as such things go. I was simply never given the opportunity to choose another way. So if that choice presents itself, why should I not seize upon it?
Interesting. Okay. You didn't choose to join the crows.
To be truthful, I didn't even know the crows existed when I joined them. I was but a boy of 7 when I was purchased. For 3 sovereigns, I'm told. Which is a good price, considering I was all ribs and bone and didn't know the pommel of a dagger from the pointy end. The crows buy all their assassins that way. Buy them young, raise them to know nothing else but murder. And if you do poorly in your training, you die.
Wow. That's tough. That's not what I expected. So you had a hard life, big deal. Okay, that sounds awful. Okay, that sounds awful.
Oh, I don't know about that. The crows who are actually good enough to survive come to enjoy some of the benefits. In Antiva, being a crow gets you respect. It gets you wealth. Gets you women. And men. Or whatever it is you might fancy. But that does not mean doing what is expected of you always. And it means being expendable. It's a cage, if a gilded cage. Pretty, but confining.
Alright. So what is it you fancy exactly?
I fancy many things. I fancy things that are beautiful, and things that are strong. I fancy things that are dangerous and exciting. Would you be offended if I said I fancied you?
Ooh. No, but you needn't bother. Not at all. Yes, actually. Okay, let's say that. Not at all, why not?
This is good to know. As for what I'll do in the future, presuming that there is one, I truly can't imagine. It might be interesting to go into business for myself, for a change. Far away from Antiva, of course. For now, naturally, I go where you go.
You think that will change, and when you get the first chance to betray me, won't the crows eventually find you? Yes.
Eventually can be a very, very long time if one plays one's cards right. Come now, enough chit-chat. Talking about the crows summons them, you know. Any Antivan fishwife could tell you so.
Okay. +6. Codex updated. Ziran shows an affinity for the finer things in life. Hardly surprising for an Antivan crow, but his appreciation can be more poetic than he lets on. A simple bar of refined silver or gold, uncomplicated by a craftsman's hammer, is allegedly valuable. Damn. Okay. Alright.
I must ask, what does being a Grey Warden mean to you?
Huh. It means I've been chosen to do something important. Glory and honor on the battlefield? Oh, no. I suppose it's about killing as many darkspawn as possible. It means everyone needs to show me some respect. I don't know. Does it have to mean something? I guess it means I've been chosen to do something important?
There's that, of course. But there's more to being a Grey Warden than killing darkspawn and saving the world from the Blight. Ultimately, being a Grey Warden is about serving others. About serving all people, whether elves or dwarves or men.
Okay, I can see that. But the Grey Wardens bow to no one. That's kinda stupid. I don't quite understand. You mean to say I serve as a protector? Yes?
As a Grey Warden, you are a guardian of men, and you guard them because their continued existence is more important than you are. Thus it is you who serves, not they.
Alright then, I suppose that makes sense. I wish I could be served instead. Okay, I suppose that makes sense.
A good king, a true king who cares for his land, uses his power to rule firmly but fairly. He serves his people first and foremost. The king who does not do this, who believes that he is entitled to his power, who abuses it and uses it for his own means, is a tyrant.
Okay. Let me check my sound real quick, just... Okay, everything is fine. So, in a way, having power confines you. Many kings are tyrants. I don't want power. I've never wanted it. That's... I don't know, that's strange. If I'm strong enough to take power, then I deserve it. Let's just say that many kings are tyrants.
And the country suffers for it. If
Yeah.
you live apart from others, and your actions affect only you, then you may do as you wish. But if you have power, influence, and strength, your every action will be as a drop of water in a clear, still pond. The drop causes ripples, and ripples spread. Think of how far they will go, how wide they will become, how will they affect the pond. But I've lectured enough for today. I
Yeah,
should stop before I wear out my welcome.
Thank you, Win. You are very wise.
Yes? Something you need?
I'd like to talk to you about something.
Yes? What's on your mind?
Okay, you were a traveling minstrel. Do you have tales to share?
Of course I do. I love stories far too much to keep them to myself. Everyone should be able to benefit from them, I think.
Know any stories from Orlais?
Of course, Orlesians enjoy telling stories. I shall tell you my favorite tale of Aveline, the Knight of Orlais.
Okay. Go ahead.
A long time ago, a girl child was born to a farmer. He had hoped for a son, not a daughter, and so he told his wife to abandon the child in the woods. Before the cold could claim her, the baby was found by a tribe of Dalish elves who took pity on the poor mewling thing and raised her as their own. Aveline, for that is what they called her, grew strong and quick and clever under the guidance of the elves. She learned to wield the sword as well as any man, could kill a deer with an arrow at 100 paces, and was as graceful on the back of a horse as she was on foot.
Wow, okay. Continue, please.
Aveline's Dalish guardians saw that she could easily best any Orlesian chevalier in battle, and wanted to show the cruel humans the child they had left to die. They bestowed upon her a fine horse and armor, and sent her to prove herself to her people in the grand tourney. Now in those days, no woman was allowed to take up arms, let alone compete in the grand tourney.
Of course.
But Aveline kept her helmet on and was not discovered.
Yeah. Okay, go on.
Aveline won many events and gained the approval of the adoring crowd. Eventually, she came face to face with the knight Kaleva in the Grand Melee.
Good for her.
Aveline had already bested him in the joust, and Kaleva was determined not to lose a second time. Out of desperation to regain his honor, Kaleva tripped Aveline and tossed her to the ground, ripping off her helmet as he did so. Silence fell upon the arena as Aveline was revealed. Kaleva declared the previous competitions invalid. A woman had taken part, and this was not allowed. But the crowd cheered for Aveline. Kaleva was furious, for he had lost to a woman and was now being shamed. Blinded by his rage, he forced Aveline to her knees. "Know your place, woman," cried he, and slit her throat.
What the fuck? What the fuck? That is horrible story, Liliana. Jesus. Know your place, woman, and slit her throat. That's fucked up. That's called, I mean, this man, he's not a man, first of all. He's a piece of shit. Wow. And that's all because he lost a fight to a woman. I mean, big deal. It's like, you know, very big ego, but very small, you know what I mean. Wow, that's terrible. I mean, yeah.
The son of the king, Prince Freyan, was present. He recognized Aveline's skill and bravery and began to see the injustice done to the women in his land. When he was made king, he rewrote the laws of Olay so that women could also become chevalier. He honored Aveline and knighted her after her death. And to this day, any female who is knighted reveres Aveline the Brave, for she is the patron of all women chevalier.
Okay, I like that part, but that was a very horrible story. I mean, wow. But the ending was quite, you know, bittersweet. Bittersweet, yes. Okay. Thank you. Let's just move on. Okay, thank you, Liliana. That was interesting. Okay, Alistair.
Look, before we go any further, I want to say something. I appreciate that you brought me to see my sister.
That bitch.
And that you, well, that you were there to talk me down after we left. You're a true friend. I just wanted to tell you that.
Oh, come on. I feel the same way if you say so. We're in this together, Alistair.
That we are. I have your back. You know that, right? Well,
Yes.
now that that's out of the way, yes?
I mean, okay. Never mind. Okay, Stan.
You called.
Yes, I called. I have a question.
I am hardly surprised.
Okay, actually, never
Very
mind.
well.
I wanted to discuss something you mentioned.
Speak then.
That's enough for now.
Then I suggest we move on.
I have a question.
I am hardly surprised.
Okay, do you find Ferelden very strange?
To put it lightly, no one has a place here.
Okay, he
Our
already
farmers
told
wish
me
to
that.
be merchants. The merchants dream of being nobles, and the nobles become warriors. No one is content to be who they are.
Don't the Qunari ever want to change their lot in life?
What does that accomplish? The farmer who buys a shop is never a merchant. He is always a farmer turned merchant. He carries his old life with him as a turtle carries its shell.
But that makes the turtle stronger.
Does it? It's also his weakness. If he stumbles and falls over, it pins him on his back. It is better to armor yourself with no more than what you need. One life, one duty.
I don't like that. Duty can be forgotten. I suppose that's true. You don't think happiness is important?
You can learn to find it in doing your duty, in serving your people. There is no need to search for it. Shall we move on?
Okay, let's go.
As you wish.
And he approved, okay. I have some questions.
It doesn't have better things to do.
No, okay. How did you end up in Hanlit? Do you remember?
Oh yes, that I remember quite well. My former master, the Mage Wilhelm, he brought me. As I recall, he had acquired some position with whatever lord ruled the land. I, being little more than a glorified possession at the time, was brought along. Oh, how he enjoyed impressing the villagers with me. Gollum snarl at that villager there, be fearsome. And of course, I would have to do it.
Okay. I would have thought you'd enjoy scaring humans. But why were you out in front of the tower? Okay. You didn't like this Wilhelm, I take it. Well, of course. Do you remember anything before Hon? That's a very good question. Do you remember anything before Honlit?
I traveled with the mage. He did a lot of traveling, I remember that. But where we went, it is rather fuzzy. I remember great battles, fighting many humans long ago. They were all very soft and squishy. And before that, No, there are only images. I was somewhere dark.
Dark. Just how old are you exactly?
I have no idea. Wilhelm used to brag that the dwarves stopped making golems centuries ago. I do not age as you soft creatures do.
Oh.
Sadly, my memory is no better. Plus, I get bored and stop paying attention.
Well, that's fine. Okay, why were you out in front of the tower?
That is where Wilhelm kept me. He wanted me out in the open where I could be frightening like a scarecrow. I was supposed to watch for thieves. Pah! Plus, his wife didn't want me indoors. She said there wasn't room for me. Hag.
Hag. Okay, his wife?
I was once larger, 10 feet tall. Then the loathsome hag complained that I couldn't fit through the doors. So the mage had me shrunk down. Can it believe it? And she still wanted me out.
Oh, so you... Okay, so... Damn. Shell was bigger. And taller. Okay. How does someone shrink a golem?
With a chisel. And a lot of nerve.
A lot of nerve. That's funny. I would have thought you'd enjoy scaring humans.
I'd have happily stomped them all into paste. And then ripped down their little houses and stomped on them, too. In fact, after 30 years of watching them, I'd do it twice. What I didn't like was being ordered to do it.
Oh.
Dangled in front of those frightened morons like some scary thing. Once I was a statue, it took those villagers years before they'd even approach me. The first one to actually work up the nerve to touch me urinated himself. Ugh.
Damn. You didn't like this Wilhelm, I take it?
He did love using that control rod. Fondled it so much his wife actually threatened to throw it in the lake. Ha! I would have liked to have seen that. Which reminds me, where did it find the rod? Did it pay a great deal for it?
Wow, I actually don't remember. Did I pay for it? Not really, it was quite the bargain. Wilhelm's wife sold it, I believe. Oh yes, a fortune in fact. I believe there was a merchant, but I don't think that I gave him anything. Okay, not really, it was quite the bargain.
So long as it realizes that I'm inexpensive and not cheap.
Okay, interesting. I'm done
Good.
asking.
I was just about done talking about it. It does like to have a good chat now and again, doesn't it?
Yes. Disapproves -3. I'm sorry. Okay, you're the last one, Morrigan.
What do you wish of me?
I'd like to ask you something.
If you must.
Is Flemeth really what she seems to be?
Well, that depends, does it not? What does she seem to be?
A naughty old bad human, an old woman, a powerful maleficar. Human?
Oh, she certainly was human. Once. Tell me, how much do you know of the tale? The one that the chastened still tell of my mother, to frighten them into obedience.
I am more interested in the truth.
I can relay what Flemeth once told me herself, and you can decide whether or not 'tis the truth, if you desire.
That sounds interesting.
As the tale is sung by the bards, there was a time when Flemeth was young and beautiful, a fair lass in a land of barbarian men, the desire of any who saw her.
Okay. Just how long ago was this?
Many centuries, before this land was even named Ferelden.
Oh.
The tales say that Flemeth fell in love with Osen the bard, and fled the castle of her husband, the dread Lord Conabar, and that he swore vengeance for her infidelity. In truth, my mother claims that 'twas Osen who was her husband, and Conabar the jealous lord who looked on from afar. Lord Conabar approached young Osen and offered him wealth and power in exchange for his lovely wife, and Osen agreed.
Offered him wealth and power in exchange for his lovely wife, and Osen agreed? Yeah, he sold his wife to another man?
The life of a bard is a poor one, and love fades in the wake of hunger. 'Twas Flemeth who suggested the arrangement. All would have been well had Lord Conabar kept his end of the bargain. But he was a foul man who bargained with coin he did not possess.
Okay.
Osen was led off to a field and slain, left for dead. Flemeth spoke to the spirits and learned of the deed, and swore revenge.
Oh, okay, I see. So, it was planned. Yes? I mean, between Flemeth and this Osen. But wasn't she now married to a wealthier man?
That was not the point. Conabar had no honor, so she would not have him. Flemeth begged the spirits to aid her, and 'twas they who slew Conabar. The demon the legend tells of came later. Lord Conabar's allies chased Flemeth, you see, chased her to the wilds, and there she hid. There she found the demon, and he made her strong. The legends all speak of the great hero Cormac, he who defeated Flemeth and her great army when she invaded the lowlands centuries later. All lies.
Wow, okay. Which she never invaded, or he never defeated her? Of course Flemeth would say that. Okay, let's just ask.
The truth of the matter is that there was never an invasion. As Flemeth tells it, the Chastened never raised an army under her banner, and she never fought with any warrior named Cormac.
Oh.
Cormac led a brutal civil war against his own people, and later claimed it was to vanquish evil that had taken root amongst the lords. Thus, he was hailed a hero. Flemeth was only attached to the legend much later. Perhaps 'twas due to the great war with the Chastened that eventually came, but Mother claims not to know how it began.
Okay. How is it that Flemeth has survived for so long? But I guess we already know the answer.
The demon within her has transformed her into something else. An abomination, perhaps some would say. I know not. I only know my mother is clever, and she is part of the wilds as it is part of her. But she is no immortal. She bleeds. A blade in her heart would kill her like any other, were it lucky enough to find her.
Okay. The legend tells of Flemeth having many daughters.
You ask if I have sisters. I have asked of this myself. The stories tell of many witches of the wilds after all, not just the one. And these tales existed long before I did. Flemeth refuses to speak of other daughters, if they existed. So, should I believe I am her first? I doubt that too.
Because she killed them all, Morrigan. Aren't abominations usually insane horrors?
How often is this usually? Always? If not always, then when is it not true? There are more things in this world and the next than you or I could ever hope to understand. What Flemeth became is a mystery. I suspect, even to her.
Okay, do you believe her version?
I do not believe everything that Flemeth claims. Oft it seems her bitterness has colored her memories. But on the whole, yes, I believe this tale, if not all.
Okay. An interesting story, thank you.
Flemeth tells it with far more embellishment than I, but you are welcome. Dare I ask of your own mother? Few are abominations of legend, 'tis true, but I find myself curious nevertheless.
Well, my mother died recently. In fact, there is nothing really to say about her. I love her. What else do you want to know? Keep your curiosity to yourself. Let's just say that my mother died recently, in fact.
Ah, then you have my sympathies for what it is worth. Which is very little, I am certain. It matters not. Let us move on.
Okay, approves +5. Okay, good chat, good talk with my buddies. Now let's go.
Stop right there, outsider. The Dalish have camped in this spot. I suggest you go elsewhere, and quickly.
Okay, that was rude. Actually, I've been looking for the Dalish.
I find that hard to believe. What business could we Dalish possibly have with a group like yours?
I am a Grey Warden. I wish to speak to your leader. Persuade. I will tell that to your leader and no one else. I was hoping to take advantage of your hospitality. I am interested in buying fine Dalish wares. No wonder the Dalish have such a poor reputation. Okay, let's just persuade.
Seeing as you are obviously no simple trespasser, I will leave it to the keeper to decide the importance of your business. In the camp, I suggest you keep your hands to yourself, and remember that our arrows are still trained on you. Follow me.
Okay.
I see we have guests. Who are these strangers, Mithra? I have precious little patience and less time to spend on outsiders today.
I understand, but
Wow.
this one claims to have important business with our people.
I see. Tell me, stranger, what business could you possibly have with us? We have our own issues we must deal with, as you can see.
And what issues are those?
Answer my question first. If I agree with you, I will indulge your curiosity at length.
Okay, okay. Oh, didn't work. Okay, I come representing the Grey Wardens.
You might have simply said so to begin with. Masiranis Mithra, you may return to your post.
Manuvinen, Keeper.
Now, allow me to introduce myself. I am Zafrian, the keeper of this clan, its guide and preserver of our ancient lore. And you are?
My name is Rose.
Manners. From a Shemlin. Interesting. What might be your mission here?
Shamlan.
Have you come to spread news of the Blight? I had already sensed the corruption spreading in the south. The existence of the Blight is not news to me. I would have taken the clan north by now, had we the ability to move. Sadly, as you can see, we do not.
So their first reaction to trouble is to flee from it. Curious.
I imagine you are here regarding the treaty we signed centuries ago. Unfortunately, we may not be able to live up to the promise we made. This will require some explanation. Please, follow me. The clan came to the Brecilian Forest 1 month ago, as is our custom when we enter this part of Ferelden. We are always wary of the dangers in the forest, but we did not expect the werewolves would be lying in wait for us.
The
They
werewolves.
ambushed us. And though we drove the beasts back, much damage was done. Many of our warriors lie dying as we speak. Even with all our magic and healing skill, we will eventually be forced to slay our brethren to prevent them from becoming beasts. The Blight's evil must be stopped. But we are in no position to uphold our obligations. I am truly sorry.
I guess we have to help them, right? There are actual werewolves in the forest?
There was a time in Ferelden's history when werebeasts roamed the lands in great numbers. Spirits possessed animals and turned them into horrific monsters. The humans warred against and destroyed these creatures. No doubt their tales of those days grow ever more inaccurate.
Werewolves are beasts not unlike abominations, possessed wolves driven mad.
The werebeasts are not all gone from this land, and the ones that stalk the Brecilian forests are proof of this.
Okay. Why did these beasts attack you?
They are savage and unrelenting. They need no reason to attack anyone. What is curious, however, is the ambush. We expect werewolves to be no more cunning than a rabid wolf. The ambush suggests a level of intelligence we've never seen before.
Maybe they aren't as unintelligent as you think.
I doubt that. The very curse that is in their blood fills them with an unreasoning rage that precludes any true thought.
Okay. Is there no way to help your men?
The affliction is a curse that runs rampant in their blood, bringing great agony and then ultimately either death or a transformation into something monstrous. The only thing that could help them must come from the source of the curse itself. And that would be no trivial task to retrieve.
Of course. But you're going to ask me to get it anyhow, right?
I would not ask such a thing of anyone. You asked, did you not?
Oh.
Within the Brecilian Forest dwells a great wolf. We call him Witherfang. It was within him that the curse originated, and through his blood that it has been spread. If he is killed and his heart brought to me, perhaps I could destroy the curse. But this task has proven too dangerous for us. I sent some hunters into the forest a week ago, but they have not returned. I cannot risk any more of my clan.
Have you considered seeking outside help, maybe?
From whom? The Children of the Stone? The Shemlin? Do you truly think they have time to spare for us?
Children of the Stone, that's a cool name. You said you could perhaps destroy the curse.
There is no guarantee that this will work, as I suspect. But it's the only hope we have left.
Okay, if I help you, what will you give me?
We would assist with the blight, of course. And you would have our gratitude.
I would prefer a more substantial reward. Your people could improve their attitude towards me. Good, let's hope you don't forget it. I understand, but I must go. Okay, wait a minute. Attitude, I mean, I can handle some attitude. I would prefer a more substantial reward. I'll find this Witherfang for you. Good. Okay, let's just say good. Let's hope you don't forget it.
Anyone who would undertake such danger for our benefit would be remembered for it. Few have who are not one of our own.
Fine. I have some questions.
Make them quick, if you please. I have much to do here. My apprentice Lanaya or Sayrel, the clan's storyteller, could provide you with answers just as easily.
Okay. How do I find him? Do you have any advice?
Watch for the white wolves. They are his eyes and ears in the forest.
Okay, white wolves. Tell me more about this curse the hunters suffer from.
There is not much to say. It stemmed originally from Witherfang, but now any werewolf may infect someone with it.
Any werewolf. So if a werewolf bites me, then I will become infected?
It is possible, but not guaranteed. The only way to protect against the curse is not to be bitten.
Oh, that's complicated. How did this curse start?
That is a long tale I do not have the time to tell. Ask Sayrel about it if you wish.
Okay. How do you know if you have been infected by the curse?
You will know within a matter of days. You will begin to sweat and vomit, and most tellingly, your temper will become wild and uncontrollable. If that happens to you, you should seek out Witherfang even more swiftly. Your mission at that point will be rather personal.
Okay. So did all werewolves everywhere stem from Witherfang?
No. The ones from this forest, however, do.
Oh, okay.
Go on then. I must return to caring for my people. Creator's speed on your way.
Interesting. Oh, he said that. Creator's speed on your way. Okay, I guess we have new location. Oh my god, there's a lot of people here, a lot of stuff.
Andera Natishan, stranger. I am Athras. I hope the others have not been too harsh in their treatment of you.
I mean, it's alright. They have, and it's annoying. I have a job to do. Okay, I don't mind.
That is very generous of you. Most would assume we are unkind as a rule, and that is not the case. Especially not to a Grey Warden. But we have lost much, and it is easy to forget simple niceties at such a time. I understand you will search for the wolves in the Brecilian Forest. I would join you, but Zathrian has forbidden me.
Forbidden you?
We are banned from entering the forest now. I have more cause than most, but I will not disobey my keeper.
Why do you want to enter the forest?
That is a tale I am not sure I should tell an outsider. Surely you have greater concerns than my problems, stranger.
Please, I'd like to hear about it.
It's odd to talk so freely with a stranger, but perhaps you can help me. My wife Denilah and I both fought the werewolves in the ambush. She was injured so gravely, the curse spread rapidly in her. Zathrian fought hard to ease her pain, but there was little he could do. And though he says that Denilah is dead, he will not let me see her body. I am beginning to believe she became a werewolf, and that it is being kept from me so I do not go chasing after her.
I would not allow any to keep me from my goal.
Going out there could cause another attack, and I wish no harm upon my clan.
This I understand. To hold the group over the individual is worthy. An unexpected trait in your kind.
If I could just know if Denilah is alive, or what happened to her, then I could be at peace.
I like this. I like when my companions have something to say. Okay, I'm sorry, that's terrible. I really don't have time to be a search party. Perhaps I could convince Zetrian to tell the truth. Huh. I will seek her out in the forest.
I have an amulet made by our craftsman. It's not much, but I would be happy to give it to you in return for any news.
Lost to the curse. Okay. Hello?
What are you doing? You've warped the wood completely. Did you leave it out in the rain?
No, Master Ferrothorn. I think I just used too much heat.
You're not smelting ore like a Durgenlin. This is living wood. It requires patience and delicate hands, not more heat.
My actions bring me sorrow, Master Ferrothorn.
And so they should. Truly the art will be lost to us forever at this rate. Throw away your dead wood and start anew, and I shall speak to our guest. Now then, please forgive my distraction, stranger. Is there something that you need?
What exactly do you make here?
I'm the clan's craftsmaster. It's my responsibility to learn what I can of the ancient elven arts of shaping wood and ore. In truth, we Dalish know little of the art compared to what we once did. And even what we know has taken us many lifetimes to achieve. There is wood that, if treated properly, is as hard as steel but far lighter. It grows only in this forest. Ironbark. The Keeper has forbidden us from entering the forest to collect the wood. This means I cannot make our finest crafts for years to come.
Iron bark. Okay. What if I found some iron bark for you?
I would be hesitant to ask it of you, but if you should come across ironbark, I suppose there would be no harm in gathering some. It is blue and very distinctive.
Blue.
You can only harvest the bark which has fallen off the tree from age. Now, if you find some, bring it to me, and I will craft it for you.
What kind of item would you make?
I excel in making blades from the ironbark, or perhaps a breastplate. Provided there's enough wood, that is.
Okay, that's interesting. Right, very well. I'll
That would
take a
please
look.
me. So long as our hunters come first.
Yes, now, can I barter with you?
I am no merchant, but let us trade.
I hear only the Dalish can control the Hala. They listen to no one else.
Is this a... oh, yeah.
Who comes? Oh, I beg your pardon, stranger. I was so busy attending to the Hala, I did not hear your approach.
What is a hala?
They are the noble beasts that pull our Aravel. What humans call land ships. They are our companions and our guides.
Okay. My own people keep similar herds, but of horses.
I have seen your horses. The relationship is different, as is the purpose. We ride the Hala, but never with reins or a saddle. It is the Hala who decide where to lead us, and our privilege that they take our Aravel with them. In return, it's the herder's job to speak to the Hala and care for their needs. It's a bond of friendship, and not servitude.
Okay. So why have you separated this one from the others? Do you want to eat her?
I fear she may have been bitten during the werewolf attack. I have tried speaking with her, but she is too agitated for me to understand. The curse would not affect her as it would us, but it would still be lethal. And it may prove contagious to the other Hala as well. I can find no wound on her, but if she's truly ill, then I will have to put her out of her misery. For her sake, as well as that of the others.
Okay. Because in my country, we eat horses, and they are delicious. Just, oh. Okay, is there anything I can do to help? I'm very sorry, that must be a hard decision. That doesn't seem like much of a problem. Okay, is there anything I can do to help?
I don't know. Do you have any skills that might help her? If you do, I would be grateful.
What? No, I suppose not. I wish I did, I'm sorry. I could kill her quickly if you wish. Pretend to examine the hala. Survival. Examining the hala. Try to calm the hala. Okay, let's try to calm the hala. Using our survival, why not? Is this helping?
Yes, that's it. She's calming down. That's it, love. Be calm. Tell me what troubles you. Ah, I see. It is her life mate who is sick, not her. He was bitten on the leg during the attack, and she fears greatly for him. I did not realize another hala was injured. This will allow me to prevent the sickness from spreading to the entire herd. Masiranus, thank you.
Oh my God.
You have done my clan a great boon this day. I will always be grateful for your help.
Girl! You are so stupid. I mean, even I could do that. What's the point of you here in this clan? If you don't have enough survival points. Jesus, that was unprofessional.
Hello?
Hello, who are you?
I am Kamen, a hunter apprentice.
Apprentice.
Though I wish I could become a real hunter.
Okay. So be one and stop wishing for it. Damn. Why can't you?
I shouldn't be talking about this to an outsider.
Ugh.
You wouldn't understand.
Why? Try me. I might surprise you, boy.
I suppose there's no harm in it. It's not like you can help me.
Are all these bears such cringing, ineffectual creatures?
I've been an apprentice for too long. To become a true hunter, I must bring back the pelt of a beast I killed myself. A boar or a wolf or something.
Oh my God, Stan.
I wanted to hunt in the forest, but we're forbidden to enter because of the attack. But the real problem is Gaina.
Oh, okay. I am so glad that I took Stan with me. Girl problems, I see.
She's my heart's desire. I have asked for her hand, but she cruelly refuses it. She will not bond with an apprentice, she says, and calls me a child. I am no child. If I was a hunter, I could prove it, but I cannot hunt, and Gaina will never bond with me. I feel so helpless. I shouldn't have brought it up. Just leave me to my misery.
Poor boy. Boy, exactly. Can I ask you some questions?
I don't think there's anything I can tell you. My clanmates in the camp would be better at that.
Oh, that's it? But, okay. I still have this exclamation mark.
Oh, what do you want now? I told you everything already.
Okay, calm down, Jesus. There must be some way to solve your problem.
You think I haven't thought about this? There's nothing I can do.
What if I got a pelt for you? Perhaps I could talk to Gaina for you. Why not go into the forest anyway? Have you tried wooing Gaina? Let's ask this one.
Wooing? I don't understand.
Okay, not to be too blunt, but have you batted her?
No, we've never done anything like that. Never.
Okay. You mean you're still a virgin?
Of course I am. Why would you think otherwise?
Ah, that happens to be very important. Is it important? I mean...
Is it? Nobody tells me anything about that sort of thing.
What? This is hopeless. Let me think of something else then. Would you like me to explain it to you? Persuade, maybe it's time someone showed you what you're missing. I want to... I want to use this persuasion. I really want. But it feels kind of, you know, maybe wrong.
Showed me? You mean with you?
You want to be able to please Gaina, don't you?
Yes, of course, but you're not alone.
Then let's go somewhere private.
Oh
my god.
Well, I suppose there's no harm in that.
Oh my god. Are we... Oh shit, are we doing this? Are we doing this?
I never thought that was possible.
That was quick. That was quick, boy. Okay.
How puerile. I certainly hope you are pleased with yourself.
And why not? I'm certainly impressed.
Maker, help us all.
Maybe this wasn't such a good idea. I need to be away from you.
Why? Win disapproves -10. What did I do? You know...
Perhaps it's best if we did not speak more. Irabellis.
You fucking bitch. Are you serious? I gave you the world. And now you're rejecting me? That was only like 2 seconds.
Perhaps it's best if we did not speak more. Irabellis.
Okay. Let's speak to her.
Andaran Atishan, outsider.
You're Gaina, correct? Kamen mentioned you.
You spoke to him? What did he say?
He said that you refused to give him your hand. He said that you were cruel and that he hates you. Wow. He said that if he was lucky, he would bed you soon. Damn. He shouted your name while we... Damn. He shouted your name while we made love, that's all. Oh my god, okay. He said that you refused to give him your hand.
Oh. I don't expect an outsider to understand our ways, but I just can't bond with Kamen. He's been a hunter apprentice for over 2 years now, and he's yet to slay a proper beast. Each time he's tried, something has gone wrong.
Oh, believe me, he slayed.
Perhaps the creators do not wish us to bond. I cannot bond with an apprentice hunter, can I?
I can't believe I did that. Oh shit. My god. I'm a bad person. Why not? He's good enough in bed, as I can attest to. You are cruel. No wonder Kamen hates you. If you love him, it doesn't matter what he is, does it?
But what if he never becomes a proper hunter? What will become of our family?
Oh girl, don't be so, you know, selfish, I guess. If you love him, then believe in him and help him succeed. Why does everything depend on him? I mean, yeah, why? I'm gonna say that if you love him, then believe in him and help him succeed, girl.
Oh, you are right.
Yes.
I have made poor Kamen
course I'm
miserable.
right.
No wonder he cannot complete his hunt. Masiranas, thank you.
You're welcome.
You have helped me put this into perspective. I will go and speak to Kamen.
Yeah, you go. I helped
Kamen, I have been a
twice.
fool.
Gaina?
Right?
What do you mean?
I helped twice.
Have you changed your mind?
I have. The outsider has helped me to see that I was wrong.
Yes.
I have made you miserable, and I should not have.
Oh, yeah.
But what about my hunt?
Yes,
I don't care about that. I know you will pass your hunt in time, and we will be happy. Us and our children.
Thank you, Gaina.
Mm-hmm.
You've made me a happy man. I feel blessed by the gods today.
Oh, yeah. You are blessed
We are
today.
both very grateful for the part you've played in
now
bringing
you're
us together.
grateful.
How marvelous you are. I am so happy.
Here, take this. It's been in my family for a very long time, but I hope it plays some part in your battle against the Darkspawn. It's the very least we could do.
Okay. Now he's thankful. But... Are you not going to tell her about our little, adventure? I mean, he's so lucky. He gets to sleep with a Grey Warden. I mean, that's impressive.
I am told you were instrumental in bringing our Kamen and Gaina together.
Oh, yeah. Yes, that's correct.
By our traditions, Kamen is still Dalen, a child. Their match is hardly appropriate.
Oh, yeah. Are you sure? Who am I to stand in the way of love? It will be soon enough, won't it? Okay, who am I to stand in the way of love?
We try to teach our young to wean themselves off the impatience that humans suffer from. Their belief that everything must happen now is what destroyed us long ago. But there's no real harm in what you did. I do not doubt your intentions were good.
Oh yeah, they were. Why are the Dailies so hostile?
They have reason. Since the days of Arlathan, my people have been either subjugated or homeless.
What is this Arlatan you mentioned?
It was our ancestral home, long ago when the humans first came to these lands. We were free then, and immortal.
Immortal.
We did not know how to deal with the humans, and in the end, they turned their power against us and destroyed Arlathan. Our ancestors were enslaved, and our culture lost forever.
Okay. Does Arlathan still exist?
Not to my knowledge. According to the old tales, the human mages sank Arlathan into the ground, crushing it beneath the rock.
Mages sank Arlathan into the ground. Wow. Didn't Arlathan fight back?
The Tevinter Imperium was a force to be reckoned with. It was ruled by mages with powerful blood magic. Though Arlathan fought, they lost.
Elves were immortal then?
They died, but not of an aged body as other races do. Not until the humans came. According to the legends, association with humans caused us to quicken. Our blood sped, and we began to age. So we avoided them naturally. And then we were enslaved by them for 1,000 years. And in so doing, we all were quickened permanently and our immortality destroyed.
Oh.
Or so the old tales say.
No wonder they're so hateful towards the humans. But you could get your lifespan back, no?
In time and with seclusion. We Dalish have lengthy lifespans, and they will get longer. Zathrian himself has lived many centuries, though that is unusual even for us.
But the elves were eventually freed, right?
Yes, after a millennium of slavery, Andraste herself freed our people. She who was your maker's chosen.
Andraste herself freed our people. Maker's chosen. Okay. But you don't worship the Maker.
We worship the creators, as we always have. We give thanks to Andraste for her part in our freedom, but we do not worship her or her god.
Huh, interesting. Okay. I guess I can see why you resent humans then.
Shemlin, we call them. Quick children.
Quick children?
I suppose it takes a certain arrogance to look upon another people as children, no? Perhaps we should be more heedful of our own role in Orlathan's loss. Even so, it was a bitter lesson to learn. One we are not grateful for.
Wow. But I'm not responsible for what's been done to the elves. That's true.
Aren't you? You're human. And to many of them, you represent the humiliations our people have suffered for generations. You may not have been personally responsible, but such feelings are not easily overruled by logic or fairness.
Wow. Maybe she's right. I mean... Okay. I wouldn't act like them, I would change things. You aren't hostile.
Oh? That is easy to say when you are not a homeless wanderer of a broken people. It is all we can do to cling onto our past now. Perhaps this may change one day, but I believe the humans would have to take the first steps, if they are capable.
Wasn't your homeland called the Dales?
That was our second homeland.
Second.
Our first was the great city of Orlathan.
Okay, yeah.
The Dales came when they were freed from enslavement. Elves everywhere journeyed hundreds and thousands of miles to the Dales, eager to start their lives anew. They called it the Long Walk. They reached the Dales and made it their own. And one day it was taken from us too, and you wonder why we are hostile.
Is there no way to get on your clan's good side? But I don't really care, but
It requires an individual to prove he is not the outsider we have come to expect. Your own task to help our clan is certainly a step in the right direction.
Okay. I want to ask something else.
Certainly.
What does a keeper do exactly?
A keeper is, first and foremost, the leader of the clan. He decides where we go and when we shall move. He's also responsible for knowing the clan's ancient lore and passing it on to the others in the clan. Without a keeper, the clan's knowledge is
like
lost
a hall,
forever.
alright?
So the clan protects him like no other.
What can you tell me about Zathrian?
Nothing that you could not ask Zathrian himself. He is the keeper of this clan and has been for a very long time.
Is he big?
He is also a very good man who has lost much. The Dalish are everything to him, and he would do anything to protect them.
Persuade lost much? What has he lost? Okay, spill. Let's spill. The tea?
Lost his family.
Okay.
A very long time ago. I don't know the story, but I understand the circumstances were horrific.
Tell me more about yourself.
I'm hardly anyone special, I assure you. If I seem different from the rest of my clan, it's only because I was born amongst humans. I came to the Dalish at a very young age, but I've always retained my curiosity about the world I came from.
Huh. How did you come to the Dalish if you were so young?
My parents were servants to a human merchant whose caravans plied the southern routes. One day, bandits killed him, and my parents both. I was the only survivor, just a young girl, and the bandits took me. I was their servant for several years.
A slave. Huh. I'm sorry. It must have been horrible.
It was. Though long years of reflection have allowed me to come to terms with it, to put them in perspective. I can only imagine what would have happened had the clan not saved me from them. I owe them my life for that, and more.
You said that the Dalish rescued you from bandits.
The bandits killed a scout when the clan passed near their camp. When the clan discovered him, Zathrian came looking for his killers. He followed their tracks for almost a month, and when he finally caught up to us, he fell on the bandits like a terror. No one could stop him. I sat there and I watched him attack them in a blur, and I reveled in every blow. When he saw me, the fury in his eyes turned to pity. He took me back to the clan, and I've been here ever since.
Okay. Didn't you have family you could have returned to?
It's possible I might have had some, maybe many. Zathrian offered to take me back, but I had no idea where I was from, and I wanted to stay with the man who rescued me. The clan is my family. Any others out there? It's best they believe that little girl died with her parents. For now, the clan is all I need. My old world could not have offered me all this, and the knowledge of a keeper as well. Perhaps one day, when I am keeper, I might inquire out of curiosity. I'm not sure what lies down that road except pain, however.
Okay, and how did you become a keeper?
I am not a keeper. I am Zathrian's first. Though because I was not born into the clan, becoming his first was very difficult. We Dalish have old traditions. The clans come from the ranks of the nobility that once ruled the Dales, you see. The keepers of those old clans have the strongest and purest blood that reaches back to the days of Arlathan. I had to compete against the other candidates for first, to be better than them in everything, simply because I was not of the old blood.
Okay. Yeah, she must be proud. Do they, like, resent your success?
No. Zathrian told me that time would take away their prejudices, and it did. They became used to me. The clan has placed great trust in me. One day, I will lead them and be the one who secures our future.
Good for
As you
you,
wish.
sister.
Darth Shiro.
Yeah, okay.
Please leave that be. If you have need of equipment, I am sure Master Verathorn can help you.
Zaden said that I could have what's inside here.
Please do not lie to me. I find it most unbecoming.
Fuck. Okay. Damn it. Let's go. West Brecilian Forest.
This is like my home in Saharon.
Oh, really?
The fiends here are only monsters.
Really? That's so nice. For Stan, I mean.
Target practice, anyone?
Oh, someone is coming. Okay, let me summon my spider, and Zevran let's summon wolf. And Wing, let's do this cleansing aura.
Yes.
Okay, we are prepared. Okay, I see. Oh my god! Remember my first battle? Those are actual werewolves! Oh no. Jesus. There's so many of them. Okay, you need some lyrium. And group heal. Fucker, get away from here! Okay, let's do this. Okay, now, let's... Good job, guys. Damn, there was a lot of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 of us. Okay, let's go. Oh, she's so cute.
Got it.
Hello, Swift Runner. He was like, oh, let me
The
just...
Watchwolves have spoken truly, my brothers and sisters.
He can talk?
The Dalish send a human of all things to repay us for our attack, to put us in our place. What bitter irony.
Die, beast! You speak? Yes, I mean, you speak? I thought werewolves were savage beasts.
We are beasts, but we are no longer simple and mindless. Let that thought chill your spine.
Ooh.
You speak to Swift Runner. I lead my cursed brothers and sisters. Turn back now. Go back to the Dalish and tell them that you have failed.
And why?
Tell them we will gladly watch them suffer the same curse we have suffered for too long. We will watch them pay.
What? We will gladly watch them suffer the same curse we have suffered for too long. Okay. Out of my way, unless you can tell me where Witherfang is. You're the werewolves who ambushed the Dalish then. You sound as if you hate the Dalish a great deal. Persuade, I would prefer to talk to you, I mean you no harm. Begone, beast, or suffer the consequences. I mean... Can I talk to them?
Was it not Sathrian who sent you? He wishes only our destruction, never to talk.
Oh... Wait a minute. You talk of Zatran as if you know him. You attacked his clan. Why should he not retaliate? Is there no way this can be resolved peacefully? I want to know more about this wolf, Witherfang. Tell me more about this curse of yours. Okay, you attacked his clan. Why should he not retaliate?
You know nothing, do you? Nothing of us, and even less of those you serve. You are a fool, and we are done talking. Run from the forest while you can. Run to the Dalish and tell them they are doomed.
What are you doing, boy? I don't want to fight, but neither can I retreat. Yeah.
I do not wish to fight you either, but we cannot trust you. Come, brothers and sisters, let us retreat. The forest has eyes of its own, and it will deal with intruders as it always has.
Okay. And then they just disappear, just like that. Gone.
Who comes?
Oh, he's not looking good. I asked the questions here. Who are you? Okay. I am a Grey Warden.
A Grey Warden? Here? But, we were sent to find Witherfang, bring his heart. Attacked.
Oh, that's a lot of options. Take the hunter back to the Dalish camp. Examine him. Try to revive him for questioning. Check the hunter's equipment. Kill him while he's unconscious. Leave the hunter where he is. Examine him. His wounds are deep and some are still bleeding heavily, the result of an attack by creatures with large claws. He doesn't appear to have any bite marks. Okay. Try to revive him for questioning. A few shakes and the elven hunters start to come to. Some water appears to help as his eyes flutter open.
Where am I? Am I still in the woods?
Yes, this is still the Brecilian Forest.
I see. What of the other hunters? Do they yet live?
Other hunters? I don't know, I haven't seen them.
I hope that they found safety. Though it seems unlikely.
Okay, wait. Tell me what happened.
We were beset upon by a pack of werewolves. Savages. Not like the ones who attacked the camp. We tried our best, but too many. Pain!
Oh, okay. Check the hunter's equipment. The hunter's armor has been all but ripped to shreds. His bow is missing, but he still possesses a blood-encrusted blade and most of his arrows. Take the hunter back. Loot his equipment. I mean, I don't need that. Take the hunter back to the Dalish camp.
And Darren Atishan, Grey Warden. Our scouts saw you approaching and tell me you carry the body of one of our hunters with you.
Yeah.
Dagon. He is wounded, but I think he will live. Ma Siranas, your help is appreciated. Come, Lethaline, let us take Dagon to the Keeper, and quickly. If we are lucky, we may still save him.
Okay. Win approved +4. Love that. Oh, thank God. I thought that I'm going to be, you know... Again! I'm at the beginning! Jesus! Oh, oh shit.
I'll get on it.
I hope I don't get blood all over me.
He's strong.
Get you a ladder so you can get
But I am stronger. Okay, fallen tree. Iron bark. Okay, I see now. Okay.
I see enemies ahead.
Come on, get up, boys. No, it's not all of them. Grand Oak.
What manner of beast be thee that comes before this elder tree?
Ooh. Can't you see me? I'm a human. What if I'm going to say, okay, I'm a human.
Ah, yes. I remember thy kind. So brief of life, and all but blind to the peril you cause, the lives you take. Such chaos is sown within thy wake. Allow me a moment to welcome thee.
He's so poetic.
I am called the Grand Oak, sometimes the Elder Tree.
The world is certainly full of marvelous, unexpected creations. Each day we see something that we never thought possible.
And unless thou think'st it far too soon, might I ask of thee a boon?
Why do you speak in rhymes?
I do not know. Why dost thou not? Thy words seem plain, a mundane lot. Perhaps a poet's soul's in me. Does that make me a poetry?
Okay. I'll make you dead if you keep up the puns. Damn, it's annoying. I wish you would stop. Okay, a poetry. Yes, I get it.
It was but a simple jest, a jibe to entertain my guest.
Okay. What are you exactly?
I am an elder oak and nothing more. Though once I dreamt of a time before when I roamed the world and howled with pain, not of this world, but twixt and twain. Perhaps I was a spirit then, a wandering thing drawn to this glen. But then that spirit joined with a tree. Since then, a tree is all I be.
Okay. You are much more than just a tree. I mean, yeah, that's true.
There are many just as I, but mad they are, I shall not lie. A spirit trapped within a tree, no mouth to scream or eyes to see. A cage of bark, a prison wood, a thing of rage where nature stood. So twisted sylvan they become. But I am not the same as some. I accept my fated oaken home. I feel no need to rage and roam.
Wow. It feels very claustrophobic. Oh, you know, to not be able to see, and I mean, I would have gotten mad, I guess. I would like to know more of this forest, please.
I can only speak to what a tree may see. It may not help you, but it is enough for me.
Okay. Why is it called the Brecilian Forest?
That is but a human name. One placed upon this land their claim. A claim they stole from ancient elves, whom they first killed, and were killed themselves.
Okay. So there were elves who lived here.
It was the elves who planted the seeds, raised the forest, saw to its needs. But that was all so long ago. That they are dead is all I know.
Okay. What happened here to make the forest like this?
A great war, perhaps. I cannot tell. I was not here when it befell. But many deaths here, all the same. And with the deaths, the spirits came. The spirits entered corpse and tree, and
yeah.
most went mad, as thou canst see. The forest had a spirit of its own, from back when its first seeds were sown. Perhaps she died of grief that day, or perhaps she simply went away. Or perhaps the wares are the ones to blame, for the day she left is the day they came.
Oh, okay. Interesting. She is a spirit of the forest, right? Is there anything around here of note, maybe?
Most of what was is overgrown, leaving only broken stone. Perhaps some ruins remain free of rot. I know not where, I see them not.
Okay, where can I find Witherfang's lair?
In the center of the forest the wares do dwell, or so go the tales my fellows tell. But they cannot be followed there. The forest doth protect the wares.
Huh. Is there any other way to get to the center?
Perform the boon as I ask, and I shall reward thee for the task. I have but one desire, to solve a matter very dire. As I slept one early morn, a thief did come and steal.
Oh my god, I'm getting,
acorn.
a little sleepy of his voice. Okay, an acorn?
All I have is my being, my seed.
Your seed.
Without it, I am alone indeed. I cannot go and seek it out, yet I shall die if left without.
Okay. I think it's better if I just kill you. Very well, I will help you. I could look for your acorn. What's in it for me? I mean, I already know that. Okay, very well, I will help you. Why not?
Go to the east to find
east.
this man.
Okay.
I shall await. Do what thou can.
That was interesting. He said to the east. Okay, fine. What is... This campsite appears remarkably intact. The tents and bedrolls are covered with leaves but are dry and whole. The fire pit smokes and possesses embers enough to build into a small flame. There are no signs of any inhabitants. Yes. Okay.
This is strange. The werewolves would not use such a camp, would they?
That's true.
Whoever this belongs to must be nearby.
Yeah, I mean... You're probably right. Keep an eye out. You get no hint of danger, though it strikes you as odd that the camp is abandoned. Perhaps searching the camp will give more clues as to its nature. Okay. Fire pit? You examine the remains of the fire pit. It has been untended for several hours at most. The embers draw you in, almost hypnotizing you.
There is something odd here, the way the fire draws the eye.
What do you mean? Stop, we need to get away from this now. Stay alert, this could be some kind of trap. Can you feel the power here? What is this? The flames emit a sudden warmth, draining your strength even more. You turn away, the chills seeping back into your bones. You are exhausted. Huh.
Got it.
You examine the bedroll. It looks clean and warm. You feel like you haven't slept in ages. It would be so nice to curl up and sleep.
I feel magic here.
Magic?
Draining my strength. We must leave. And soon.
Sleeping here would be bad, I think. We should leave. I feel it too. We need to stay awake. This is so strange. Let's look around some more. Okay. We should leave. Right? You turn away from the bedroll, but only reluctantly. The lure of sleep is almost overpowering. Damn. Can we just, go? As you turn to leave, you find your steps growing leaden. Fatigue tugs at your limbs and you yawn. It has been a long journey. Perhaps it is safe to rest here? But I wanted to leave this place. What the fuck is that?
You know, if it's all the same to you, why don't we sit down for a while? Strange as it sounds, I'd rather camp here before going back out into the forest.
Yes, we should use the camp. We need to sleep. You're right, it's so hard to think clearly. Let's not fight it. Let's turn around and see what happens. Yeah, let's see what happens, I guess. I don't know. I don't like this. Unable to resist its strange siren call, you trudge back to the tents and quickly collapse and drift off into a blissful sleep. Oh my god! What the fuck is that? Are we dead? Are we all dead? Shit.
Immediately.
Oh, I'm going to die. What else can I do? Come on, Win, you can do this. Shit, he slapped the shit out of her. Okay, we need to heal. Fucker, okay. Heal.
As you say. Immediately. As you say.
Come on, Win. Come on, bitch. You can do this. Yeah. With the shade destroyed, the fog seems to lift. The camp that was here is ancient, and the remnants of the shade's victims all lie as if sleeping still.
How long has that spirit lingered there, and how many has it preyed upon? I shudder to think of it.
Wow, that was interesting.
Like
bandages.
this isn't going to go away quickly.
Okay, shut up. Shut up. Danila.
Please. Help. Listen. I am not the mindless beast I appear to be.
What happened to you?
I am cursed, turned into this creature. The curse, it burns in me. I fled into the forest. The werewolves, they took me in, but I had to return. I had to. You are human. I was once an elf, one of the Dalish folk. Do you know of my clan?
Yeah, I mean, I've met no Dalish on my travels. That's not important right now. Your keeper Zatran is the one who sent me here. You're a Dalish who has already become a werewolf then. Okay, your keeper Zatran is the one who sent me here.
The keeper sent you? Then you seek Witherfang.
Yeah. I do. I mean, wait. What makes you think that?
I know why you seek him, but there is no time to explain. You must listen. My name is Delilah.
Delilah.
My husband.
Okay.
He is called Athras. Please, you must bring him a message.
There is death in her eyes. It will not be long now.
The staff I wear. Bring it to him. Tell him I love him. Tell him
I am dead.
I am dead, and with the gods, I beg you.
I spoke to him. He worries about you.
I want him to be at peace. He is a good man. Please do not let him suffer thinking of me.
Thinking of you?
The pain. The curse is fire in my blood. Please, hand it for me. Hand it quickly.
Ew. Okay, I mean... Very well, I will end your pain. I mean, I can't listen to her voice anymore.
Gods, bless you.
That's so sad. Okay guys, I feel like that's it for today's little episode. Thank you for being with me up until this time. Please be sure to subscribe to my channel. Leave some comments below, pretty please, and drop a like. It will help me. Yeah, so I will see you soon, I guess.